The 1980s was a time of strife, the Falklands War, the miners' strikes, the poor got poorer, while all of the fat cats had the time of their life. Now Sean was a troubled lad, who could have had a family, could have had a mum and dad, but his dad went away and wasn't coming back, and he just wanted someone to understand that fact. And that's exactly what happened one day in a dank underpass. It had come to pass that some cunts were laughing at his mum's fashion, and he'd had enough of that. He come across a couple of lads having a chuckle that asked him what was up, what's the matter? So he told them the answer, and they brightened him right up with their banter, till Gadget come back with a grudge and some cans and demanded budge or I'll batter you. So Sean goes home alone, he knows the ropes of the fuckery that's happening. He roams the lonely roads and knows there's no one to trust to be happy with. The next day there's a tap on the pane of his glass, it came from the path and it's Gadget. He's asking if Sean wants to play, but Sean isn't sure what to say. Would he wants to know, would he want to go, because he's sorry for the other day. Boys will be boys, buildings destroyed with military toys, the voiceless youth amused by noise abuse. Let loose an excuse to avoid the truth, loosen the noose for a moment till they have to go home to a home that's hopeless. New shoes just won't cut it, you wanna let your hair down, go and cut it. A new suit, boots and braces, new mates to play with, share the pain with. Parents hate it, scared of changes and letting their little tearaways get away with it. They're at an age where they'll go to parties and be exposed to the harsh things. It's hard being dark, seeing as the friends of your friends are incredibly right wing. He can't mean what he says, he's a mate, but he's asking you whether you're Jamaican or English, because your skin's different to his, he considers you insidious. Then shit begins to get serious, how did we get here to this? Giving a talk on the British and forces been killed in the war in the Falklands. Then Sean took a swing at him all, because this was the war where he nearly was orphaned. Awful things happen, you have to draw a line with a choice to walk away or stay behind. Combo saw what the naked eye couldn't, the pain inside Sean that made him right for the patriots fight for the land, so he made him shake hands and say goodbye. Sad but it must be, it was time to take a drive and travel the country. And after the National Front meet, Sean got moved from the back to the front seat. Truly wanted a gang and a thug see, that's when things really began to get ugly. Tagging profanities in back streets, bashing Pakistanis and black peeps, threatening to slash cheeks. A new flag and a tat on the back of the hand, that's for keeps. Our protagonist seems to have forgotten how to ask for sweets. These acts in the past were petty, but who can back chaps with a machete brandished by an angry fascist heavy? Put that away, nigga, your ass is sweaty. Gadge and the lads grabbed fags and bevies, cans of Pepsi, then ran back to the entry. Left the shop totally messy, adrenaline sent combo in a frenzy. Head red, heart hopeless and empty. It's a head red, why folks are friendly to people of a different origin? Cause what has skin got to do with it? We're all wandering through this shit. The human condition is truly a mission for a lunatic to live in. So we stick to wishing each other well as long as we think they're wishing it as well. That's why they gave the Asian living hell before baking a cake, now they're giving it to smell. Skins have relationship issues as well, and given the days he's been living in a cell, can you blame Combo for his difficulties now? There isn't much to dwell on for prisoners, but how long until they're coming out? But I tell you this, getting blitzed isn't really gonna help. Sitting in a flat, getting fried with a black guy, issues in the back of your mind as he acts like he's got everything you never had and wish you did. Rubbing it in your face, who is this kid? Immigrant from another race, taking British privileges. A nigga ripping the piss, gonna give him a kick in the face. A bit of discipline will stick him in his place, a sickening disgrace. Beat him senseless, he's defenseless. Leave your friend bleeding, please just end this. Immediately the grief and regret sets in. Left one of your best friends with his head decked in. You better get checked in to the A&E. Lock yourself up, chuck away the key. When the world's on your shoulders, you gotta be a soldier, because we